my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great.
Hello, BYWG tribe. This is Dr. Noah. The supplement of the month for September is our very own Joint Formula Plus, with a 10% discount code for the month of September being Joint4Sept. So it's capital J, lowercase O-I-N-T, the number 4, capital S, lowercase E-P-T. The product of the month for September is our favorite blue light blocking lenses, Swannies. The book of the month for September is The Emotion Code by Dr. Bradley Nelson. At the end of the upcoming podcast, I will go into a little more detail of why we chose these three for the month of September. So stay tuned till the end for a few-minute description of each. Keep in mind, all the links, discount codes, and special offers for the product, supplement, and book will be listed in the show notes and iTunes, posted on social media, in our weekly newsletter, and on our website at www.beyondyourwildestgenes.com at the Listen Now tab. Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mike and Dr. Noah, 2/3 of your BYWG team. In this podcast release, we'll take an in-depth look at one of our premier supplements, Joint Formula Plus. Whether you are a weekend warrior, high school athlete, CrossFitter, or suffer from osteoarthritis, this supplement can be a game changer for your joint health and recovery. Just so you have it handy, while we go through all the specs, the 10% discount code for the month of September is Joint4Sept. That's Joint 4, that's the number 4, Sept, S, capital S-E-P-T. So it's capital Joint 4, capital S-E-P-T. That'll be in the show notes. So just in case you need to know, that is case sensitive. You can purchase it online on our website at www.beyondyourwildestgenes.com, or you can pick it up at the office as well.
So, hey, it's Dr. Noah. Let's talk a little bit about the motivation on why we formulated this supplement. As you know, the three of us, Mike Wanderley and myself, we're all chiropractors. We see patients suffering from joint pain and stiffness on a daily basis. Of course, proper alignment and the motion of the spine and extremities are crucial for those joints to be and remain healthy. But depending on how hard you work out and the frequency of your training, you may need additional support. The raw materials to make healthy joints and ligaments. This is what Joint Formula Plus supplies, in addition to a few other anti-inflammatory agents. It's also ideal for our senior patients whose joints have been in active use for 60 or 70 years plus. In fact, my grandmother was a regular user, and she was extremely active until her very last days on this earth.
So who is this supplement perfect for? Let me tell you, for many years, we've looked at different joint formulas as a supplement for older individuals whose joints are beginning to wear down after years and years of continued use. Our thoughts have changed dramatically over the past few years. The increase in high-intensity workouts like CrossFit and high-intensity HIIT has increased the need for joint support formulas. The lack of cross-training at an early age and playing of one sport and only one sport year-round has increased the need for joint support. The continued lack of eating nose to tail has increased the need for more advanced joint support as well. A pro-inflammatory state has increased the need for further joint support. I think you can see the trend. Younger and younger individuals are in need of our Joint Formula Plus. It fits the bill perfectly. No pun.
You know, I think that's a really important point, and I think it's maybe the most important point on why we created this, Mike. You know, for years, people thought glucosamine, chondroitin, all these joint formulas are just for the elderly, the older people. But that's not the case. These formulas now, at this day and age, are perfect for the younger crowd. We're not eating right anymore. They're training in only one way. They're doing more pounding, repetitive pounding exercises like CrossFit, and high-intensity interval training, and these types of supplements are in a greater need. And we're going to go over why and why our supplement is really that special. So here's some of the specs and features. Glucosamine and MSM act to strengthen cartilage and have been researched in the management of arthritis, particularly osteoarthritis. When taken together, they have been shown to have twice the joint comfort relief of others or either one alone. So bromelain is also added. It's an anti-inflammatory agent and is shown to reduce pain from arthritis. Ascorbic acid, which is actually vitamin C, is also a key component of joint cartilage repair because vitamin C is a part of the collagen matrix. Grapeseed extract is also added to help reduce swelling and inflammation caused by injury and has been documented to improve circulation. And as a side benefit, grapeseed extract has also been researched in evidence for benefits in high cholesterol, reducing high cholesterol. It is also an antioxidant that helps to protect cells from damage. We recommend that you take 3 capsules daily or as directed by your healthcare professional. Each bottle contains 90 vegetarian capsules. The cost is $45, and as always, this supplement does not contain any corn, dairy, gluten, soy, wheat, or yeast.
Our recommendation on how do you take it, this one does take time to work. You have to remember that. Can't take it this morning and think you're going to get immediate results. We and most medical researchers recommend an initial trial of 3 months to actually assess its effectiveness for you. So you may get it before, and it may take as long as 3 months. It does take time to rebuild healthier connective tissues, folks.
Yep. So here's an example of type of research articles that we list on our site to help you get a better feel of the supplement and how special it is. So researchers conducted a 12-week double-blind clinical clinical trial on 118 patients with mild to moderate osteoarthritis. The trial showed excellent results despite the absence of chondroitin sulfate. Three times a day, one group took 500 milligrams of glucosamine sulfate, one group took MSM, and one group took both. In the glucosamine-only group, pain scores fell from 1.74 to 0.65. In the MSM group, pain scores fell from 1.53 to 0.74. And in the combination group, pain scores fell from 1.7 to 0.36, equaling about twice the level of improvement in pain and inflammation compared to either glucosamine and MSM alone. So what does that mean, folks? That means we looked at the research. The research clearly shows that a supplement should have MSM and glucosamine in it, and that's what we did. We formulated a product that has both of those along with some antioxidants and came up with just a fantastic formula. And Mike, I'm sure you would agree with that.
Agree 100%. And the numbers speak for themselves. It is dramatically, the pain scores fell in that test. And what we've tested on ourselves and our patients, we see the same results. So we always have to read our cautions. The natural components found in Joint Formula Plus are generally considered quite safe for most people and are generally well tolerated. No contraindications are known, but potential drug interactions may exist. Please consult with your medical doctor if any concerns about your medication. These supplements should not be used by people with shellfish or pineapple allergies.
Yeah, that's really simple. You know, the glucosamine comes from shellfish, and bromelain comes from pineapple, so it's just best to stay away. Here's our disclaimer that we read each and every time we do one of these podcasts. Beyond Your Wildest Genes and company, staff, owner, and associates are not medical doctors and do not diagnose, prescribe for, treat, or claim to prevent any disease. Our mission is to educate, empower, and inspire our community. No health claims of any kind have been made in this course or in any of the company's literature. Any statements made about our products and courses have not been evaluated by the FDA, and if you have or may have an illness, consult your licensed health practitioner.
So what do you do next, guys? Well, for more information, you can go to our website. That's www.beyondyourwildestgenes.com. The entire spec sheet can be found there, and there is loads of research articles supporting the use of Joint Formula Plus, as well as the other 8 supplements. You can take our 2-minute 10-question quiz to help narrow your supplement choices and receive a 10% discount off your entire first order. And as mentioned, for the entire month of September, if you use the code capital JOINT for capital SEPT, that is case sensitive, you will receive 10% off this incredible supplement.
You know, one of the encouragements we give every time we do this podcast for each specific supplement is we encourage you to go back in the BYWG podcast archives and listen to the short podcast we did on December 31st, 2018, introducing the entire new supplement line, the quality standards we uphold, and a brief overview of each supplement.
So on behalf of our entire Beyond Your Wildest Dreams team, thank you for listening.
And be awesome and never unawesome. It's Dr. Noah and I'm back. In this new format, we will briefly mention the product, book, and supplement of the month for each and every month at the beginning of the podcast and then discuss them more thoroughly at the end of the podcast. We hope you love this new format. So, the book of the month for September 2019 is The Emotion Code, How to Release Your Trapped Emotions for Abundant Health, Love, and Happiness by Dr. Bradley Nelson. We highly recommend this book. It's on my Audible playlist currently. You can hear Dr. Mike interview Dr. Bradley on the August 19th podcast release. Simply stated, a great listen. The supplement of the month for September is BYWG's Nutrition's Joint Formula Plus. The 10% off code for the month of September is Joint for SEP. That's capital J, lowercase OINT, number 4, capital S, lowercase EPT. This is a powerful blend of building blocks associated with joint and cartilage repair, like glucosamine and MSM. It also includes nutraceuticals like bromelain and grapeseed extract with anti-inflammatory processes that improve recovery, help manage arthritis pain, and can slow the degenerative process. Are you a weekend warrior? Do you pound the pavement, CrossFit, or do you suffer from osteoarthritis? If you said yes to any of these, or all of them, or you just have generalized joint pain, this supplement is for you. We suggest an initial trial of 3 months to assess the effectiveness for you, and the only contraindications are if you're allergic to shellfish or pineapple. At our website, www.beyondyourwildestgenes.com, we have a resource page and a research page if you'd like more information. The product of the month is Swannies, blue light blocking lenses. Tribe, using these glasses might be the most effective and cheapest biohack yet. Sitting under unnatural lighting all day, including halogen and compact fluorescence, staring at computer screens or our cell phones for hours a day, and sleeping with the TV on is disrupting our melatonin production and circadian rhythms dramatically, which has devastated our sleep. By using these lenses an hour before you go to bed and to help eye strain during the day, you will see and set yourself up for a much more restful, restorative sleep. I have at least 5 pairs, 5 different styles. In fact, my kids have them as well. I had surgery 5 years ago, and after I could not use my computer anymore without getting a terrible headache, near migraine status. Using these glasses eliminated this completely. They are absolutely invaluable to me. Check them out at our website link in the show notes and in our weekly correspondence. Thank you for your time, and be awesome and never unawesome.